My hand was on the door handle, and my stomach had been in that meeting for 4 hours already. Nothing dangerous was waiting behind that door. A conversation, a colleague, an agenda. Try telling that to my body. If your body turns up to difficult conversation at work hours before you do, this video is for you. I'm Sakunta. I spent over 20 years in international corporate environments, reached director level, and then, quietly, gradually burnt out. I built the stability under pressure method from what I lived and what I now see in every high-achieving woman I work with. Today, I want to tell you about the afternoon that I finally stopped managing my body and started listening to it. It was a Thursday, and I had a conversation scheduled with my boss about my pay, a conversation I had earned, prepared, and put off twice. And my boss was a hard negotiator. He always had been. Everyone knew it. The meeting was at 3. My body started it at 11. I remember it exactly because I was in a budget review when it started. And I couldn't work out why. A tightening, low down, right in my stomach. My breath went shallow and high. My shoulders crept towards my ears without asking me first. And the strange part was that I hadn't consciously thought about the 3 o'clock meeting over the hour. My body had thought about nothing else. So I did what capable women do. I managed it. 12:30, breathing exercise in the bathroom. In for 4, hold, out for 6. It helped while I was doing it. 1 o'clock, I told myself it was just adrenaline, that it was normal, that I had handled harder. 2 o'clock, I straightened my jacket in the mirror, like the problem was the jacket. 3 o'clock, the conversation happened. And it went fine. It genuinely went fine. He negotiated hard, the way he always did. I was clear. Not everything I wanted, but a real conversation. But that is not the part that stayed with me. 7 o'clock that evening, I'm on my way home. The conversation had been over for hours. And sitting at a red light, I noticed my stomach had never actually let go. The meeting was finished. The grip wasn't. For years, I had explanation for all of this. I get nervous, I manage it well. That was it. That was the whole thing. And can I tell you how much work was hiding inside that little sentence, I manage it well? 20 years of bathroom breathing, of talking myself down in corridors, of treating my own stomach like a fire alarm that kept going off for no reason, something to switch off so that I could get on with my day. I had got very good at quieting it down. I never once asked it what it was actually trying to say. Then, one afternoon, much later, I asked a different question. Not how do I calm down, but what is it actually reacting to? And when I replayed that Thursday honestly, I found something I didn't expect. My body had not been afraid of the conversation. My body had been reacting to my plan to the conversation. Because I knew exactly what I was carrying into that room at 3 o'clock. I knew before I walked in what I intended to do the moment he would push back. Soften the number. Take the first counter offer. Trade the raise for a bit of reassurance if I had to. My mind called that being realistic. My body, which can't be talked into anything, had clocked it hours earlier at 11. And what it was telling me all day was this: we're about to walk into a room and leave part of ourselves at the door. The tightness was not a malfunction. It was my body knowing something I hadn't admitted yet. It knew at 11, I heard it at 7. And it hadn't let go that evening because the conversation ending didn't change the thing it knew. The first week of actually listening didn't go the way you would think. The first time I tried, I had another hard conversation coming, and the tightening arrived right on schedule, mid-morning, and instead of breathing it away, I asked it the question, what am I planning to give up in that room? The answer came back so fast that I was embarrassed. The second half of my request. I had already decided, without noticing I had decided, to ask for half of what I actually needed and call it being pragmatic. My stomach had known that long before I did. I wish I could tell you that I then walked in and asked for the whole thing. That first time, I didn't. I asked for the half, the planned one. And on the way home, the grip still there, I at least knew exactly what it was about. The second time, a couple of weeks later, I got further. I heard it in the morning, saw the giving up I had planned, and changed the plan before the meeting. Asked for the whole thing. My voice shook a bit. I asked anyway. And that evening, for the first time I could remember, the exhale actually landed. That's how I knew that I had found the real thing. Not calming the body down, changing what it was warning me about. If this is landing for you, I want you to take one thing from it. Your body is not the problem. It never was. It's the most honest part of you. It just needed someone to finally listen to what it was saying instead of managing how loudly it said it. I have put together a free guide called Why High Achieving Women Lose Self-Trust Under Pressure. It goes deeper into where these patterns come from and how they build on each other. The link is in the description below. This week, when the tightening arrives, don't breathe it away first. Listen to it first. And ask it what you were planning to give up. Understanding your pattern is the beginning of your power. No one owns you.